Hey guys! Welcome back to the channel. It's Delaney.
I'm Chip.
And today we're going to be doing our 2-in-1 switcheroo. So as you may have seen from the first one of the month of June, we did 2 Certifeye palettes. So same brand, which is a little bit different from our normal. Normally we're doing 2 separate brands. But we're doing basically 2 different palettes. They kind of play off each other a little bit, but not
still
so much.
Very different, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be taking on the Tropical Wonders, which has the more rainbow, it's all mattes. And Chip will be taking on the Affinity 2, which has some shimmers and some duochromes in, so she gets to play a little bit more this time.
Super ready.
But it's all blues and greens. So, yeah, have fun.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and jump into the first look, and then we'll do close-ups, then we'll do second look and close-ups, and then we'll be done.
Swatches.
Swatches too, and close-ups of the palette. I'm gonna just prime my eyes this time with the Urban Decay Primer Potion because with the NYX White Base, I'm over it.
She done. Going in with my E40 from Sigma, I'm going to go in with... I see what you mean, it's hard to read. Hussein. But yeah, it is hard to read with the...
So on the inside of the Affinity 2, we touched on this on the first 2-in-1, but it has like a shimmery silver, which in retrospect is a great idea for the size of the palette, but actually reading the names. But anyways, I'm going to jump into Tropical Wonders. I'm going to take my Morphe M412 and we're going to go straight into the crease like I always do, and we're going to be starting with Fruit Dove. Chip uses in her second look.
Yes.
I want this one to be a little bit more smoked out as far as the pigmentation, so I'm not going to go too hard in because I am also going to be adding Bonobo in like the deep set of my crease later on, and I don't want to have to deal with a lot of powder already on my lid. I want to maintain some of the little bit of tackiness.
Same on the outer corners, blending it a little bit into the center of my lid, but not covering my entire lid with this.
So I know you've been using indie brands for a little bit now, but I feel like this is really like your not so known, like Glamlight is so huge and like has been featured on so many things, and like everyone knows like pizza palette. But I think Certifeye, like in the indie community, is really well known, but like this is, I think, your first deep dark indie purchase.
Yeah.
How you liking it?
So far so good. Like I'm really pleased. Would I purchase again? Yeah. I think I'm just more of the what is available right now type of purchase person. So like you go to the store, you get to swatch it, you get to really experience it, and I think that's what I prefer. But when I am now I am deep into the Instagram searches. Now I'm like, it's okay to take a chance, make a purchase on an indie brand, wait for it, and so far it's been okay. Every palette that I've purchased or every makeup item that I've purchased from an indie brand thus far has not let me down.
While we were chatting, I was going in with Hibiscus with my Sephora Pro 14 onto the lid, and then I'm going to be taking back the Morphe E18 and going in with a little bit more Fruit Dove where I place Hibiscus just to kind of blend it together a little bit. Now, I'm noticing with these eyeshadows, just like with the Burger palette, that they kind of take on like a mutual blended tone. So if you don't want them to mix that way, I would suggest that you use a more tacky base like the P. Louise, like the Anastasia, the new one that just came out, or the NYX White Shadow.
So I'm going in with my Sigma E55 and I'm going in with Navid and just placing that on the inner corner and blending it into Hussein.
You got it. Okay, so I'm going to take, same brush, a little bit of Typhoon. And we're going to just be placing that on the outer corner and lower lash line. Okay,
then I want to go in with CERIFEYE. Look like an L.
It's really hard to read it.
And I want to use this as an inner corner highlight.
I'm going to take the E36, which is just a smaller version of the E18, and going in with Bonobo. And just putting the tiniest amount of that into into the crease just to kind of deepen it up.
Going in with my L'Oreal Telescopic liquid liner.
I really like the Tropical Wonders palette because it has the best kind of neutrals in it. Like it has a black, it has the gray, which is more of like a chalky gray that isn't like dark. Most of the times when you see a gray in a palette, it's either like super light and like barely there, or it's like so deep it's basically a black. And I hate that. And then it has waterfall in it, which you won't see either of us use today. But it is like a nice kind of off-white. So we're going to go in with ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Zulu, just to kind of tie in with the rest of the teal that we got going on up in the crease. Chip is using her Tarte Big Ego mascara. I'll be using the Maybelline one that I like that we picked up in our drugstore bingo, so if you haven't seen that video, you need to go watch it right now. It's out. It's out by the time this video is out. But I just like the applicator. I think it's perfect. Do I think that it pushes up your lashes? No. So for lashes today, I'm going to go in with the Ardell Wispies in 113. They are a clear band, so if you don't like that, I would not suggest to use them. But I just like how quickly they apply off. I'm like really touch and go with clear bands. Sometimes I hate them, and sometimes I have a fondness for them.
Okay, for my lip choice, I'm going with the Sephora Lip Story. Ooh, I've never used this shade before. So it's number 32, and it's called Berrylicious, and this is a cream finish.
And then for my lip, I'll be using the Baby Bat Beauty in the shade Sacred. It's just like a nice, like, muted pink. Okay, so Chip's taking a quick snack break. Snack time with Chip, anybody? This is look number 1 for the 2-in-1 switch.
I was like, look number, I don't know what I'm doing.
She just throwing out peace signs, yo. But yeah, we'll jump right into close-ups, and then we'll be doing swatches at the end of the entire video of what shadows we did use, and we'll be inserting a clip from our prior one of the insides of the palettes.
Whoop, whoop.
See you guys on look number 2.
Look.
Discussing what Chip's going to do. You're just catching me prepping my eyelids for look number 2, and we're gonna go ahead and get in it, bitch, because it's time to show you what else we got for this 2-in-1 switcheroo final look.
Okay, so I'm going in with, again, the E40, and I'm using
Jazz. It's like I-J-A-Z.
We always will show you what.
I'm not good at pronouncing names. You would think working in a call center you come across all kinds of names.
So we learning today.
I'm trying. We're trying
today.
So we're going to do more of like a yellow and red toned look. So we're gonna focus on this side today. But yeah, I'm gonna jump into dust because I have just been eyeing it, and now is the time.
No.
Handed in a crease brush, the Morphe M412. Apply that into the crease. I feel like when you do light colors like yellows and oranges, you really have to pack on the pigment, because otherwise, like, you don't see it. Especially if you have like a fair skin tone, like it just melts right in.
I have to use a white base.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Okay, that was nice. And then I'm gonna go in with Aqua, and I'm going to use the Morphe E22 brush, and I actually just want to apply that in the crease. And this is just making this look very blue, very dark blue.
Sephora Pro 14, we're gonna go in with Sunray, which is the bright yellow of the palette. And we're gonna pack that onto the lid. I'm essentially doing the same shape in this eye look, but different colors. But this palette would be great if you want to do like a sunset eye, or like Chip and I were talking about earlier about doing like a cloud look. I can fuck with some cloud looks, okay? But I have just not done it yet, and I need to.
Then I'm going in with Shuhab and applying that. Not so great without a base, I guess.
Yeah, you definitely want a wet base for that. Maybe just spray your brush instead, or apply it with a finger over a tacky base.
Okay, so
it's definitely, because it's a duochrome, it needs something to stick
to.
It's okay. What spray are you using?
Using the Mario Badescu facial spray in Cucumber.
So I'll be taking the Morphe E18. I'm gonna dip in with Toucan and go into the outer V. Just dip. This one color is not gonna stick out so much. It's just more so to be like a different transition into the outer corner between Sunray and Dusk.
Alright, so I switched to using the Sigma E55 brush, and it's working better at applying this shadow.
Final shade is going to be Red Sea, and that's going to go into the lower lash. I'm going to go back to the E18 brush to apply that, because it's a very pigmented red, so I'm going to definitely tap off the excess and just go in. I'm going to go in with Toucan and just kind of blend it in a little bit into Red Sea, just to kind of soften it. I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Punch, and honestly, with these, sometimes if you have a really pigmented shadow on your waterline, it's just gonna soak up into the gel liner and change the color. But I don't want a really poppy yellow on the waterline, to be honest. I'm just kind of mixing in with the red shade.
And then I'm going in with the shade Nawab, which is a nice baby blue matte. I'm just adding that in between the dark purple and the shimmer shade.
I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline mascara. The one video today where I might beat Chip in application, just because her watery eyes kind of like a flat tired area right now.
Redo.
It must be really watery for you to have to go back in so much.
It's like I have like a dark blue liner on, but it's not. It's my watery eyes mixing with the eyeshadow, making it...
I'm only hearing perks.
Only hearing perks. Okay, so I'm going in with my Urban Decay Razor Sharp Long Wear Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Deep End. I want to do a wing, but I feel like my eye is just gonna catch it. So tight line. Oh, like my my lip.
Gonna go back in with the Ardell Wispies, and I'm just using always my Duo Glue, the quick set.
Going in with my mascara, the Heart Big Ego. Then I'm going in with my Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in turquoise.
What a name! I would strongly suggest at least a tight line or a liner with this, just so it's not as present. I can definitely see it peeking out with the yellow shade on my lid. But fuck it, because y'all ain't gonna see that shit.
Gorgeous. Lip, I think I picked too dark of a blue lip for this look, but
nope.
You know what? We're doing it.
When else are you gonna use a royal blue lip color? Because I don't know when you use it, to be honest.
It's so funny, like when I go out and I'm wearing like green or blue or some like odd color, everyone's like, you're so brave. I could never, you're just so brave. And I'm like, what's wrong with it? Just put it on your lips and go on by your day. Like, I think it looks great on every skin tone. And a lot of people, I get a lot of comments like, I could never pull that off. And I'm like, have you tried?
Yeah, that's what people always say about my hair.
Have you tried it?
A lot of people that always compliment my hair, they're people that they can't do colored hair because of jobs. Because we all need a job, right? Thankfully, I'm lucky enough to where that doesn't matter. And honestly, if I had already worked there for like a year, I'd be like, and I'd do it anyway. But like for a job to impress on people about their hair, like that has nothing to do with my personality type. And more people should color their hair whatever the fuck they want. Get off my pedestal. So for a lip, we're going to be going in with the Bella Gant Harvest. This is one of my favorite lip shades from them, and it's just going to completely complement this look. So here is look number 2. The longer you wear the blue lip, the more that
it works.
It's just because I'm so matchy. Looks weird.
It's growing.
You can't even see me back here. I'm basically the background.
She's fading into our background.
All you can see is the red.
Shades. I knew the yellow, the orange, the reds would just look amazing on her. I knew it.
They look really good on you too. Good thing you own that one. You
can yeah, I did a look with it. Yeah, and it was really nice.
I need to see more yellow eyes from you.
Yellow eyes. I need to see more pink eye. Yes, add some pink eye, please.
Okay. I just pinked the last look. Was it not my whole lid?
I'm referring to your context.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna get pink eye for falling on the ground.
Oh.
Anyways. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see us use a specific palette, please leave it down in the comments. Leave us a question, please. We want to do a live Q&A in July or June. I don't know what month it is anymore.
So let us know what you guys are interested. Like, how do we start makeup? Why are we doing makeup?
Yeah.
What do we do on our spare time? Like, any question.
Your middle name, I'll probably tell you that.
She says probably. And make sure to check our social media tags. So it's still sugar_and_spice_makeup, and our Instagram where we post weekly looks, or daily looks actually. And yeah, of the week. And yeah, you can just see what we're up to. And we also, when we get packages, we like to showcase them on there, do a lot more swatches, and we are available for questions, comments, and just chit-chat.
Well, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe before you go and hit the bell. Bye!